Where's the music going? Is it gonna get harder?
Shit, I don't know. It depends on niggas' balls. You know, if niggas got big nuts like me, it's gonna get way harder. But shit, if niggas got little nuts, it's gonna start getting back to a different type of rap. You know what I'm saying? Partying and fucking and all of that type of shit, because that's what we talk about when they don't let us talk about what we really want to talk about. So it depends. You can listen to the radio. It ain't gonna be like that. Nothing's wrong with that, but there's something wrong with it if you think that's hardcore. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that.
2. It's boring music.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Some non-rapping face tattoo.
Alright, so what you just saw was a clip of a rapper named Lil Xan basically rating Tupac a 2 on a scale of 1 to 10 because he said his content was boring. To the naked eye, this might just seem like another ignorant comment, which it is, I'm not gonna lie. Just seeing the way he responded to the question was ignorant. Understanding that he is a young artist that's very representative of the new age of hip-hop and it bothers people who've been in the hip-hop community for a long time to see somebody like this is saying blatantly ignorant or disrespectful comments. Like here, for example, this is a New York radio station commenting on this, and if you know anything about hip-hop, you realize that Tupac is a West Coast figure. So imagine a New York radio station having to disassociate themselves with somebody just because they were ignorant enough to say, and it's not even just it's another West Coast rapper, it's one of the top 2, if not the most influential people to hip-hop of like probably all time, at least to this point. And this could have entirely been avoided if somebody like Lil Xan, instead of saying stupid shit or just responding to shit he didn't know about for clout or for, like, I don't know, I couldn't tell if he was trolling or if he was just that ignorant, but the whole idea that, like, trolling is getting out of hand, especially when it comes to a genre of hip-hop, or a genre like hip-hop, that's based on a lot of internal struggle or people's real lives. Like, that's the big problem, is that people don't realize that this content that you're making fun of or that you're turning into a radio beast is something that came from like people's pain and hardship, and like it's not always gonna be about that, but you still have to respect where it came from. For example, after saying said stupid shit, obviously Lil Xan got ran down a group of people and had to call the police so he wouldn't get jumped. And then he had to go online in this clip right here to defend himself, saying, I don't know why I'm being called weak or a pussy because I didn't feel like getting jumped by the police. But in this clip, he even says his argument was, I'm not a gangster rapper. I don't rap about gangster things. That's not my lifestyle. Well, if it's not your lifestyle, then why comment on it? Why call music like this boring? It doesn't pertain to you. And then it comes to the point where people don't even realize their platform. It's like, yo, so many people are listening to you. You can't just say dumb shit anymore. Like, you have to have some type of thought process. Or even then, if you're not going to, at least say what you're saying doesn't matter.
You know, niggas ain't had no right. You know, you specifically, like, you ain't never have a right. Like, whatever made you feel like you had a space to have a perspective on our people dying on a daily basis? About a person named Trey 57. Making all these jokes. Oh, here's another Chirac Savage. Like, this guy's stupid. He messed with the Grim Reaper. Like, nigga, this is not a video game. That's the nigga I grew up with. I've known since I was 5 years old. And to see you come on the internet and, like, with this corny ass little voice and make jokes about it, like, you know, I was waiting to see you. And it's a couple people waiting to see you. I heard you say you didn't want to come to Chicago when I sat down, because you clearly don't, because you really couldn't even stand outside.
I mean, and to not be completely negative, I like to leave it off with one newer artist that
That was
I
my
actually
handle.
enjoy,
Yeah, shit.
and that's Ugly
But
God.
sometimes if
And
I'm
it's
me,
not
if I'm-
because he
if I'm in
has
the
the
hood, I feel
most
like I'm chilling,
fulfilling
but if I'm chilling,
content
you know,
or he has
I feel
a
like,
very
yeah,
deep
sometimes I feel
message.
like Drake. Sometimes
It's
I feel like
because
Drake,
he
Lil Jon,
doesn't
all
give
that.
a fuck. He literally does ignorant shit, but he realizes it, and he realizes his place, or a lot of it, is for humor. He still respects older heads or like older genres of music, even that in which he doesn't understand, and doesn't try to jump into said lanes or speaking on it without understanding or at least make an attempt, which I think is a lot of what we're missing nowadays in hip hop.
Fuck wrong with you, nigga. Man, you already know a young other guy, bro. At the ATM, you feel me? But you already know young other guy. Man, ain't nothing changed, bro. I'm the same motherfucking nigga on the same game. Oh, bring your ass back here. Got your ass, little nigga.